welcome back, and welcome back. Yup, you see something different here. You're kind of wondering what we're making. We are getting ready to make my crispy chicken thighs with lemon. Yeah. We're going to use some canola oil, garlic salt, Mrs. Dash, black pepper. We're going to use some maple syrup, whichever kind you have. It'll work out just fine. We're going to need some lemons. We're going to need a red onion. And, of course, the star of the show, the chicken thighs. All right, let me get this chicken rinsed off. And let's get ready to get started. I'll be back. Okay, we're going to put a real simple seasoning on this. Pat your meat dry. We're going to put a little garlic salt on there. And again, this is one of those times, like I've told you before, season to your family's liking, to their taste, because they're the ones who's going to have to eat this. Okay, so put your garlic salt on there. Then we're going to use a little bit of that Mrs. Dash. Yes, yes, yes. And these are thighs. We want the bone in for this recipe. We want the skin on for this recipe. Because you know I love a skinless, boneless thigh. And then we're going to put a little bit of pepper on here. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Kind of make you say, okay? All right. And then I've got my skillet already over here heating up. So all I got to do is put the oil in there. And we're going to get these babies going. I'll be right back. Okay, like I said, my skillet is already heating up. I'm going to go in with this canola oil. Use vegetable oil. Use whatever kind of oil, just not just not olive oil. We don't want to use olive oil for this recipe. And we don't need a whole lot. You just want to cover up the bottom of your pan, okay? You don't need a whole lot of oil for this. And yes, you did only see me season one side, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to come through and we're going to season that other side in just a second, okay? Go skin side down first, okay? Get as many of these in here as you can. We're not frying these until they're completely done, just merely to get the crispiness on it. And then we're going to finish this baby off in the oven, okay? All right, I think I can get one more in there. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And then I'm just going to go ahead and season this other side. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do right now. And we're going to let this cook on each side for at least 4 minutes. We want to get that crispy going on. Depending on your skillet, depending on your stove, it may be a little longer. But at the bare minimum, we want to cook it for at least 4 minutes, okay? Preheat your oven to, I'm going to do mine at 450. Because I want to keep it going, okay? You can start preheating it now, or you can wait a little bit, because we are going to have to fry this chicken in 2 different batches, okay? And I'm going to wait just a minute, but I've already got stuff in there, so I'm just not going to change the temperature at this time. So, that's what we're doing. We're going to cook this on each side for a minimum of 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, I'll come back and let you see what she's looking like. I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, it's been 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn that over. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to let it go for another 4 minutes. And like I said, keeping in mind, we're going to finish this baby off in the oven, okay? All right. All right, as you can see, I've taken that chicken out. So what I'm going to do now, with all that dripping in there, I'm going to saute these onions up. And I'm not just going to put the onions in there. I'm going to put the lemons in there too. Just for a couple of minutes. That's all they need. We're going to let them do what they do. Yes, we are. Let that stuff get all that stuff that we just cooked all that chicken in. Get all that yumminess going on. And this doesn't need very much time, okay? So we're just going to let this go for maybe 2 minutes. Okay? That's all we're going to do. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Okay, this is how cooked I want it to be, and I'm just taking it off, okay? I'm taking out all those onions. I'm taking out that lemon, because you know what? They're going to still cook a little bit after this, and they are edible, okay? You can absolutely eat this. So I'm just going to take these all out, and then we're going to go to the next step. I'll be right back. All right, next step. Got them in a pan. I'm going to put them in the oven, and we are going to bake them on 450 for 30 minutes. That'll ensure that that chicken is done. And it's also going to keep that crust good and crispy for us, okay? All right, let's get her going. 30 minutes, 450. I'll be back. And did I mention uncovered? We're not covering her up either. All right, I'll be back. All right. I did exactly 35 minutes in the oven with this. See what we did with the lemon and the onions? Oh, yeah. And then you wondered, what were we going to do with this? I'm going to show you. You hit it with just a little bit. Drizzle it all about. Gives it just a little something extra. Just a little something. You don't need much, just a little bit. And there she is. All right. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Everybody be blessed. Stay safe. And know that, of course, Gigi will see you on the next one. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.